Alright, folks, buckle up. Because what I'm about to drop is going to blow your mind and break the internet all over again. Picture this, a secret so juicy, so explosive. It makes all those reality show betrayals look like a polite game of checkers. We're talking DNA results that shatter everything you thought you knew about your favorite celebrity couple. Yep, you heard that right. The man you believed was a devoted father, not the dad, not even close. And who's the culprit? None other than Bambi herself, the queen of secrets, lies, and backstabbing betrayals. What does this mean for Scrappy, the man who stood by her through thick and thin? What does it mean for the fans who invested their hearts into this fairy tale? And what's next for the woman who just had her world turned upside down live on air by the one and only Tasha K, the queen of tea and the ultimate truth slayer? If you thought you'd seen it all, think again. This scandal is about to set the stage on fire, and you're not going to want to blink. So, are you ready to peel back the curtain on the biggest shocker of the year? Stick around because we're diving deep into betrayal, broken hearts, and explosive revelations that will leave you speechless. Let's get into it. Alright, everyone. Get ready because the scandal is about to blow up bigger than anyone expected. And trust me when I say it is pure chaos from start to finish. You know Tasha K, right? The unstoppable force in the world of celebrity drama who doesn't just report the news, but delivers it with a sharp tongue and a no-nonsense attitude. She has been digging deep into the shadows for months. And what she uncovered is a bombshell that's shaking the very foundations of a relationship many thought was rock solid. Scrappy, the man who many believed was the loyal, loving father figure in the story, has just been exposed as not the biological father of Bambi's secret child. Yes, you heard that right. And this revelation is sending shockwaves everywhere. This is not just a messy rumor you scroll past on your timeline. This is a cold hard truth with receipts, DNA tests, and all the proof you could ask for. And it came straight from Tasha K in a live broadcast that instantly broke the internet. Now, this story has all the ingredients for a perfect storm. Betrayal, lies, shattered trust, and a whole lot of unanswered questions. But let's rewind a bit and put things into context. Because these are not your average everyday people. Tasha K has built her empire on exposing celebrity secrets. She is known for being relentless, for peeling back layers others are too scared to touch. She has no filter and no loyalty to anyone but the truth. So when she takes on a story like this, you know it is serious. Then there's Scrappy, a name that carries weight in the world of reality TV and hip-hop culture. For years, fans saw him as a rock, the man who stuck by Bambi through thick and thin, weathering storms that would have sunk most couples. But Scrappy's public persona has never been without controversy, from whispered rumors about shady business deals to personal battles that played out on social media. His reputation has been a roller coaster ride. And now this latest revelation adds a whole new layer to his complicated story. Bambi, on the other hand, was once the darling of fans who admired her strength and resilience. But behind closed doors, there were rumors, the kind that swirl in the dark corners of the internet. Secret rendezvous, cryptic messages, and a past filled with shadows she tried hard to keep hidden. The DNA revelation confirmed what some insiders suspected for a long time, that not everything in this relationship was as perfect as it seemed. According to sources who claimed to be close to the situation, this was no accidental discovery. Months of investigation, social media sleuthing, and even leaked messages led to the DNA test that changed everything. The test was the last piece of the puzzle that Tasha K used to deliver her most explosive broadcast yet. And it wasn't just the test that had people talking. Word is that Bambi's life had been a whirlwind of secretive spending sprees, luxury vacations far from prying eyes, and hush-hush meetings with people no one knew about. Those who followed this saga say the picture painted is one of deception and manipulation on a scale that is jaw-dropping. There are whispers of lavish gifts, unexplained bank transactions, and even an alleged attempt to keep the scandal under wraps through intimidation and hush money. Of course, these are just rumors for now. But the pattern of secrecy fits the story of a woman desperate to protect her carefully constructed image. Meanwhile, the public reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Fans of both Scrappy and Bambi flooded social media with disbelief and outrage. Some refuse to believe the DNA results, clinging to the hope that there is some mistake or misunderstanding. Others are downright furious, accusing Bambi of betrayal and deceit. The fallout online is a mix of sympathy for Scrappy, condemnation for Bambi, and a thirst for more details that only Tasha K seems able to deliver. Anonymous sources close to the couple have leaked texts and private conversations that paint a picture of tension and mistrust long before the DNA results came to light. These messages hint at arguments, secret meetings, and a love story that has all but crumbled behind closed doors. Meanwhile, Those who've seen the lavish lifestyle claim it's been funded by questionable means, and that the scandal might just be the tip of the iceberg when it comes to bigger issues involving money and power struggles. As this story unfolds, it's clear that the stakes are high and the consequences could be devastating for everyone involved. What started as a rumor has exploded into a full-blown investigation and social media frenzy that is only intensifying. By the minute, the question on everyone's mind is what happens next and whether Scrappy will ever be able to recover from this public and personal betrayal. The truth is out, the damage is done, and the fallout is just beginning. Anonymous insiders claim that the lavish lifestyle Bambi maintained was funded not just by Scrappy's earnings, but by other sources nobody knew about. There are rumors of secret bank accounts, hidden cash flows, and possibly even financial ties to controversial figures with reputations that could ruin careers. This is not just your typical celebrity mess. This is a high-stakes game involving money, power, and carefully crafted lies. People close to the story have described intense arguments behind closed doors long before the DNA bomb dropped. Leaked messages reveal accusations of infidelity, broken promises, and threats that suggest this wasn't a simple mistake but a calculated web of deceit. One message that made the rounds claimed that Bambi had been hiding more than just the identity of the child's father. Apparently there were deals made in secret, promises broken, and alliances formed and betrayed. These revelations have not only ignited fan wars online, but also caught the attention of entertainment lawyers and possibly even law enforcement. Speculation is mounting that this scandal could trigger investigations into financial misconduct, falsification of documents, and maybe even coercion. The public is watching with bated breath as news outlets scramble to get exclusive interviews, insider scoops, and leaked footage that could further expose the truth. Fans are divided into camps, some desperately defending Bambi, painting her as a victim of circumstance who made mistakes but deserves forgiveness, while others are rallying behind Scrappy, seeing him as a wrong party in a cruel betrayal. The online comment sections have become battlegrounds filled with passionate, sometimes vitriolic exchanges that only add fuel to the fire. Meanwhile, Bambi's social media accounts have gone eerily silent. Gone are the days of glamorous posts and smiling selfies. Instead, her followers are met with empty feeds and unanswered questions. The weight of the scandal has clearly taken its toll, and those close to her say she's retreating from the public eye in shame and regret. Her phone reportedly hasn't stopped buzzing with messages, but most are from people who want answers or are there to condemn. One close source says she's overwhelmed by guilt and fear, trapped in a situation spiraling out of control with no clear way out. Scrappy's disappearance from social media has been equally noticeable. Known for being outspoken and fiery on platforms, he has gone silent since the news broke, leaving fans and critics alike to speculate about his mental and emotional state. Those close to him say he is devastated, struggling to process the betrayal and the public humiliation. His closest allies have reportedly been advising him to stay quiet and let the storm pass. But knowing Scrappy, some say the silence will not last forever. Meanwhile, Mama D, Scrappy's mother, has stepped into the spotlight with a fierce determination that has only escalated the drama. Known for her protective nature and blunt words, she wasted no time in publicly condemning Bambi and making it clear that she will do everything in her power to defend her son. In a live video that immediately went viral, Mama D called out Bambi for her lies and manipulation, declaring that the days of letting her son be hurt in silence are over. Her passionate rant struck a chord with many fans who have long admired her strength and loyalty. She made it clear that she expects accountability and justice, and that she will not rest until Scrappy's reputation and heart are restored. This bold move by Mama D has added a new layer of intensity to the scandal. Some praise her for standing up for her son, while others accuse her of fueling the fire and turning the personal matter into a public spectacle. But one thing is undeniable: her presence has kept the story front and center in the media, and her words have become rallying cries for Scrappy supporters. Meanwhile, Spice, a longtime friend and outspoken critic, has not held back either. Her recent phone call with Bambi was a brutal showdown filled with cutting remarks and raw emotion. Spice accused Bambi of playing everyone for fools and destroying not just Scrappy's life but her own career and reputation. The exchange was reportedly tense, with Spice refusing to accept any excuses and demanding that Bambi face music for her actions. That call has since become the stuff of internet legend, replayed and dissected by fans eager for every juicy detail. The aftermath of the call left Bambi even more isolated, her circle of support shrinking as more people distance themselves from the scandal. On the flip side, there are whispers that some people who once backed Bambi are now quietly negotiating deals with other parties involved to protect their own interests. The politics behind the scenes are as complex as a personal drama playing out in the public eye. Meanwhile, Tasha K continues to dominate the conversation. Her live broadcast has become the defining moment of this saga, catapulting her into the spotlight as a fearless exposer of inconvenient truths. Fans are calling her the truth warrior, while critics accuse her of stirring the pot and profiting off someone else's misery. Either way, there is no denying her influence. Her social media following has skyrocketed, and everyone is waiting with bated breath for what she will reveal next. The pressure is on for all parties involved, and the story is evolving rapidly. Legal experts have chimed in, speculating that this scandal could result in lawsuits for defamation, breach of privacy, or worse. There are also rumors that government agencies might get involved if financial irregularities are confirmed. So, what do you think about this explosive revelation? Was Bambi playing a dangerous game all along? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Is Scrappy the real victim here? Or could there be secrets even he doesn't know? This scandal has everything betrayal, mystery, and high stakes, and it's far from over. I want to know your thoughts. Drop your hottest takes down in the comments because this conversation is just getting started. Are you Team Scrappy, ready to defend him through thick and thin? Or do you believe Bambi deserves a chance to explain herself? Either way, don't hold back. If you're here for all the juicy, unfiltered truth and the kind of drama that shakes the internet to its core, make sure you hit that like button. Share this video with everyone who loves a good scandal, and subscribe right now so you don't miss a single update.